Fall 1988, Rochester, New York. Gregory Peck sat preparing notes for the George Eastman Awards ceremony. Wait. Because what happened when he walked onto that stage would bring him face to face with someone he hadn't seen in 5 years. Someone whose appearance would make 72-year-old Gregory Peck unable to speak. His legendary composure finally breaking before 300 witnesses. The George Eastman Museum filled with people honoring Hollywood's moral conscience, the man who brought Atticus Finch to life. Gregory arrived in dark suit, silver hair distinguished, patrician features softened by age but commanding. Have you ever prepared for one thing only to receive something completely unexpected? The master of ceremonies introduced the program, film clips, tributes, then paused and said there was a surprise guest from Switzerland. Someone who insisted her presence remained secret until this moment. Gregory's jaw tightened. The tale from years of unexpected news. The audience stirred. When was the last time someone's kindness left you wordless? Stage lights shifted and from the wings stepped Audrey Hepburn in simple black dress. Slender frame moving with dancer's grace, luminous smile lighting the room. The audience erupted, but Gregory just stood there, hands gripping the armrest, watching her walk to the microphone. They hadn't seen each other in 5 years, Audrey spoke, voice exactly as he remembered. That European lilt, she talked about Rome, summer 1952, a young woman terrified she'd fail. About a leading man who became her champion. How often do you think about the person who believed in you before anyone else? She mentioned the billing, how Gregory fought paramount for her equal credit above title, almost unheard in Hollywood's brutal hierarchy. The audience knew the story, but hearing Audrey tell it with tears made it new. She described the Bocca della Verità scene, how Gregory secretly planned to fake his hand bitten off for genuine reaction. How her scream and laughter were real because he'd never told her. How that trust created movie magic still playing somewhere 35 years later. Do you remember when friendship meant something deeper than networking? She said Gregory had given her not just career help, but something rarer, seeing her not as commodity, but human being worth protecting, worth fighting for. She said in a town where kindness was mistaken for weakness, Gregory Peck showed her real strength meant using power to lift others. The audience was silent, many wiping tears, watching Gregory, whose jaw worked, struggling to maintain composure. Audrey finished saying 36 years after one film together, after all Oscars and honors. The thing she was most grateful for was knowing a man who proved Hollywood could produce genuine human beings of character and compassion. She said she loved him, and always would. Through applause, Audrey walked to where Gregory stood. Brown eyes bright with tears, his equally wet, though features tried to deny it. He opened arms and she stepped in, and for seconds neither moved, just held each other, while 300 strangers watched two old friends reunited and wondered when they'd last told someone how much they mattered. When they separated, Gregory's voice was rougher than usual as he said, "Simply thank you, dear Audrey," and kissed her cheek. After ceremony, reporters asked why she came, and Audrey explained. Robert Walters, her companion, had a sister in Rochester, so when she heard about Gregory's award, it seemed destined. Have you ever traveled across an ocean just to say thank you? 5 years later, when Audrey died of cancer at 63, Gregory recorded a tribute where he read her favorite poem and his voice broke completely. But in Rochester 1988, they were both still here, still able to embrace, remind each other and everyone watching that Hollywood once meant more than box office. that it produced people who understood how you treat others when you have power defines you more than any role. This is what dignity looked like when not performed but lived. When two people who could have been rivals chose friendship, chose to honor each other not for cameras, but because some bonds transcend industry and become simply true. If you remember when stars were measured by character, not followers, when gratitude meant crossing an ocean, not posting comment, the story is why that era matters. Why Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn remain more than nostalgia, but examples of what we lost when fame became more important than being worth remembering.